I always knew HOA Karen wouldn't stop at warning letters and fake violations. Her obsession with controlling my property had been escalating for months. But I never imagined she would go this far until the day I received a letter from the county clerk. It was polite, almost harmless. Certain ownership documents regarding your ranch have recently been filed. My stomach dropped. 12,000 acres. My ranch. My legacy. According to the paperwork, ownership was being transferred, and the name listed wasn't mine. It was hers. For a moment, the world felt silent. Then everything clicked. This wasn't a mistake. This was a move, calculated, arrogant, and illegal. Karen had done it. She had manipulated paperwork, leaned on a few clueless local officials, and convinced herself she had pulled off the theft of the century. And while she was celebrating, I was already 10 steps ahead. Unbeknownst to her, I had anticipated this exact scenario. Months earlier, sensing her growing desperation, I had secured duplicate deeds, notarized records, and legal safeguards. My attorney was already on standby, while Karen strutted around the HOA office, waving papers like a lottery ticket and bragging to anyone who would listen. My lawyer sent certified notices to every authority involved: county, HOA, state records office. The transaction was invalidated before it ever legally existed. Karen didn't know yet. She was too busy basking in her imaginary victory, calling neighbors, gloating, declaring the ranch hers. She even said it out loud. I finally did it. That's when I decided to end this publicly. I sent a formal announcement exposing the attempted fraud to the county, the HOA board, and several local journalists. Every document was attached, every lie dismantled, every claim destroyed. The fallout was immediate. Within 10 minutes, Karen's world collapsed. Her calls went unanswered. Officials refused to speak to her. Her so-called allies vanished. She stood alone in her office, gripping useless papers that now meant nothing. Proof not of victory, but of attempted fraud. But I wasn't finished. That weekend, I held a ranch reaffirmation event. Neighbors, friends, and even reporters showed up. There were banners, balloons, legal declarations read aloud. Even a few cows wandered through the crowd. Completely unimpressed, but perfectly on brand. Karen was invited, not as a guest, as a witness. She stood there, silent, forced to watch as my ownership was publicly, legally, and permanently reaffirmed. Every document sealed, every doubt erased. By sunset, it was over. The ranch remained mine, calm, untouched, unquestioned. Karen left muttering under her breath, reduced to a shadow of the person who once believed HOA paperwork could overpower law, preparation, and ownership. Later that evening, I walked the land, checked the fences, watched the cattle graze as the sun disappeared behind the hills. Peace had returned. Karen hadn't just failed, she had exposed herself. Her arrogance had finally crossed a line she couldn't come back from. The lesson was simple and unforgettable. No amount of control, ego, or fake authority can defeat preparation and the law. My ranch, my legacy, untouchable. And HOA Karen learned that lesson the hard way.